And wait a minute, Clutch Adams taking advantage of a vulnerable Jason King. Penny Lane can't stand to watch it. And Clutch Adams is starting this match off early. Paul Bowe joining the commentary booth.
I'll tell you what, he jumped him from behind, and who is this new man with Ryan Race? Who is this new vigilante that's with him? Race, who is this guy? You don't know. Get out of here.
Shut up, Paul.
What is your name? I want to know where he came from. He looks like something out of a GQ magazine. Look at this guy.
Hey, don't stare with me.
Hold on, I'm getting something. I'm getting something in my earpiece. His name is Dustin Bosworth. Any relation to Brian?
He's already made an impact, that's for sure.
Tell you what, this guy looks nasty, and he's another one under Ryan Race's wing now.
Well, Jason King taking advantage of the situation that's been handed to him outside the ring, choking Clutch Adams out with that jacket.
Right into the steps, Phil. Jason King has come to this company to terrorize Ryan Race and his group. There we go, Luthez press by Jason King, delivering those big right hands.
That's about the most technical move you're going to be able to say about Jason King.
He's a brawler, Phil.
He came here for a fight.
Back press, hooks the leg.
He's come here specifically to PPW to take out Undeniable.
Single-handedly, and there goes the broom guy.
Specifically Ryan Race, who's got a long history with Jason King.
This spans back nearly a decade, and Clutch Adams with that patented forearm. You've seen him take out so many men with that forearm, and now Clutch Adams is brutal as it comes. And look at the look on the face on Clutch Adams. As you can see, he's yelling at me, Phil.
And wait a minute, Bosworth, is that what his name is? Choking Jason King.
And Ryan Race, can you imagine the dust all over him? Can you imagine the sick respect?
How we doing, guys? We are now 4 matches in. It's an even split between multi-man and singles matches. Good job, big boss.
I don't even know what he's talking about. The big boss is Diablo Rojo.
I thought it was Freddie. I'm confused.
Freddie is the translator.
Well, now we're all in trouble.
Big snap suplex by Clutch Adams. Clutch Adams, I mean, the guy can wrestle. Let's call a spade, Phil. He can wrestle.
Well, this match started because Clutch Adams spit into Penny Lane's face.
Hey, you shut up.
Ryan Race walking around ringside telling everyone to shut up.
Shut up, Paul.
And he tells me to shut up now. I'm not going to listen to him.
I wish you would.
Listen, you're such an apologist for this group.
What, with Ryan Race? I like Ryan Race. When I came to this company, Ryan Race was the former commissioner by a month. I was devastated. I thought I was coming here. There would be a company with organization, with respect, with morals, and then you kicked him to the side and brought in TJ Masters for some reason. Now the guy's making a career doing managerial duties, and a good job of it, by the way. And you've always had a problem.
Listen to me. You patronize him all the time. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Please. Imagine the sick respect from Big Ben. Big knife edge chop by Jason King. They call him the Devil's favorite reject, and you can see why. Oh, man, nothing fancy about that. Just an old-fashioned chop, punch right in the face.
Well, this is personal.
Clutch Adams now, you can see, using everything in his arsenal.
This is personal for Jason King and Ryan, as we just went over. It's personal between Clutch and Jason. Clutch spitting in the face of Penny Lane just a month ago, setting up this brawl, this fight. I could call it a match, but that wouldn't be accurate.
Nah, this isn't even a match. This is an old-fashioned beatdown. I want to know where Ryan Race found Bosworth.
I thought the GQ example was a pretty good idea to start. You
Well,
should look there.
Ryan Race can't read. Well, of course, there's only pictures, so it might be right, Phil.
Jason King rolling into the ring, and look at Clutch Adams. Smart move, staying right on him.
Opportunistic Clutch Adams right on top of him as soon as he went through those ropes. He was right on top of Jason King, and now standing right on the throat and a big stomp, right to the chagrin, should I say, of Ryan Race, sporting a new haircut today.
I'm not even going to touch that.
Big back elbow by Clutch Adams as still the baby powder flying all over the ring here.
An interesting matchup we have here too, Paul. We have a technical wrestler in Clutch Adams, a brawler in Jason King. And we're going to have to see how Jason King's attitude progresses through this match. He came out hot. He was really angry. He wanted to punch Clutch Adams in the face, and that's basically the only goal he had. Now he's gotten jumped. Now he finds himself in a situation where he needs to win this match in order to get at more of the members of Undeniable. Clutch Adams is one of the best members of Undeniable. He's also the first one that Jason has to go through, and gladly, as Jason told me earlier, he's ready and fighting for the respect of Penny Lane tonight.
Ryan Race saying he tapped out, but like you said, Jason King, I said Jason Adams has got to get through the forest, so to say, before you can see the trees. And he is the first one up is Clutch Adams. Jason King wants to make an example out of everyone on the Undeniable faction there. And he's going to start with Clutch Adams first, and he's having a hard time here, Phil.
Well, the brawling can only get you so far. If you're at a vertical base, you're at a really good stance with a brawler. But when you get onto the mat and you start doing some technical wrestling moves, some amateur wrestling moves like Clutch Adams does know, that's when you get in trouble when you're Jason King. That's when emotion can't really get you out of that hold.
Clutch Adams, a great collegiate wrestler out of the state of New Jersey, finished second in the state when he was a junior in college. Senior year, had a knee injury, had to miss some time, but very decorated amateur wrestler. Clutch Adams, very few people know about that. And Jason King just turned him inside out, folded him up like a lawn chair. Clutch Adams will be seeing double there.
Well, Jason King's grabbing his shoulder, and he's trying to crawl over at the same time, fighting through the pain. Cardin's up to 4, 3. I can't count. I went to the school of Jim Olbert. Which one will go and get to the vertical base first?
Come on, you say you're the
Jason King is almost stalking him in behind.
Jason King with those knife-edge chops. You can see the welts forming on the chest of Clutch Adams. Punch right to the breadbasket. Oh, man. King firing away. Big whip off the ropes. Another big back elbow by Jason King.
King waiting for him, measuring him up.
Oh, man, right across the knee. Floats over, shoulders down. Didn't hook the leg, Phil. Perhaps a veteran mistake right there.
Ryan Race coming over screaming. And you got to wonder, Paul, I mean, when you're a technical wrestler, you have a strategy going into a match. When you're a brawler, do you have a strategy, or is it just get the job done? Because Jason King seems like he's very synchronized here tonight.
It's win at any cost when you're a brawler, Phil. When you get in that ring, you just do what you have to do. Oh, and there goes Carr, and the crowd loved that one.
About time. I love that one.
Oh, man, kicked him to the peninsula south of the equator right there.
Clutch Adams looking down arrogantly at Jason King.
That was a low blow, but Carden is definitely flat out. Clutch Adams now going up top for that patented clutch elbow. Spits to the crowd.
Jason King still unaware. Wait, Penny Lane's up there. Penny Lane is distracting Clutch Adams.
Well, it's probably best that she is up. Oh, and he has her by the hair. Oh, there you go, Clutch. How do you feel now?
Penny's going to the top.
Oh! Mexican head scissors take over by Penny Lane. Oh! He cut him in half. King just cut him in half, floats over, no referee.
Penny Lane's trying to wake up.
1, 2, 3, Jason King is victorious! Here is your winner, Jason King!
Jason King came in here with an agenda to get it done for Penny Lane, and he did it.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Race is now calling the troops out. Here comes Andy Header. Here comes John West. Maybe Race will get in the ring. Jason King is clear. Here comes Bosworth. He put him back to Seattle with that one. Jason King is cleaning house. Here, he's saying, who's next? Bring it, baby. Ryan Race getting the troops to regroup. Where's Pat Sawyer? I didn't see him.
No, completely absent is Pat Sawyer, who could be used.
Here comes Johnny Moran with a chair. Here comes Johnny Moran.
Well, Moran's going to save the day. He's got history with Ryan Race.
Moran's going to even up the score here. And now, Johnny Moran helps to even up the score here. Clutch Adams.
Well, Clutch Adams doesn't want to turn his back. I don't blame him. Johnny Moran coming in here to even the score for Jason King. Undeniable has since left the ring.
Johnny Moran out to help even up the score and save the day. And Ryan Race, his folks will try to live this out. Another did one.
Wait a minute.
Oh, and two Johnny. You gotta be kidding me.
Are you
No.
Johnny Moran has just shot Tazelton.
What happened? I don't think that was in the script.
What was that?
Johnny Moran showing his true colors.
What, a coward?
Well, I'm completely shocked.
A coward?
The history that he has is with
Header, what's going on? Get over here.
The history that Johnny Moran has with Ryan Race, I am shocked.
Race don't even know how to turn the microphone on. Why?
Haven't figured it out yet. May I present the undeniable man, Johnny Moran.
Well, Johnny Moran's not making any friends here tonight. We'll be right back on PPW High Voltage.
What he said in English so that you stupid people can understand.
Dude, it's a live show. It's like a pre-show, which is going to be awesome. What we're going to do like interviews. Oh yeah. Live.
PPW's event calendar brought to you by PPW Live, the official live pre-show brought to you 30 minutes prior to each and every live PPW event and hosted as always by the Wicked Turtle Network. Find PPW Live on PPW's official Facebook, facebook.com/PPW Wrestling. Sleigh bells will be ringing December 15th as PPW welcomes in Lucha Underground star Drago and former ECW and BWO member The Blue Meanie. And on January 26th, PPW will make an impact with Impact Wrestling's one-night-only pay-per-view, New Beginnings, featuring all the stars from Impact Wrestling. For more information on future PPW events, head to ppwwrestling.com.
Month after month, I worked hard. I've sweated. I've bled. I've cried tears, failing at winning this championship. But tonight, I successfully won it without cheating like Miranda and Ryan Race. And it feels so good. I am born a champion, and I am now your PPW Women's Champion.
Tonight, at PPW's Vision, Shaun Carr, you and I are wrestling. You and I have the same past. You and I were both former PPW heavyweight champions. But I beat you to become the champion when I cashed in that golden ticket. But right now it's not about me. It's about your best friend, Michael Lando. Now that he's golden ticket holder, I want you to watch your back because I want to prove to you that Michael Lando is someone that can be trusted. And I am the only man that you can trust, Carr. So tonight, I want you to make a choice. Either join me or I promise you will crash and burn. And you can trust that.
Represent Jimmy Conway, Laurent Lucas.
Well, welcome back to PPW High Voltage. South Philly's finest in the ring. And wait a minute, Paul Bowe's coming over.
Little extra powder on that entrance there. It's like we like to see.
Well, Paul Bowe's better get out of the way. Luca Brasi wanted him to come over, but
Tell you what, no one has to worry about chafing tonight.
I can't see anything. Well, South Philly's finest has a long history with these guys. Shaun Cannon, Drake Carter, and the lovely Delilah. South Philly's finest has got a challenge ahead of them in the Punk Rock All-Stars, EJ.
Absolutely, there's bad blood that's been brewing between these two. But it's one of those cases, the two biggest dogs on the block, they're eventually going to, well, the four biggest dogs on the block, they're going to fight eventually. And this is coming to a head here tonight.
Well, we've seen pink spray paint be involved in the match. We've seen a low blow to Luca Brasi be involved in the match. How will the Punk Rock All-Stars escape Hazleton tonight with the titles? Because, you know, I say escape, and I mean it. Because the last two times they did escape.
Absolutely. South Philly's finest tonight. Look at them. They mean all business. Looks like they got new pairs of pants on here, new suspenders. They are ready for action. Little extra powder on the ring here.
Oh, that's what it's for, the PPW Tag Team Championships.
Absolutely. Punk Rock All-Stars have held on to those belts for quite some time now. Very long run, and no one could say that Punk Rock All-Stars weren't fighting champions this whole time.
Well, some would say that Delilah has a lot to do with them keeping the titles, but what? Here we go, a brawl. To start this off, the bell is ringed 2 times now.
South Philly in perfect sync with one another, patting it tag team style here, sends Punk Rock All-Stars to the outside.
Well, they're not going to wait either. They've got a lot of aggressive behavior, South Philly that is. They've been talking all week about the chance to take these PPW Tag Team Championships that are sitting right in front of us.
Become 5-time champions.
You're correct.
5-time would be an impressive feat. Be one for every year we have existed as a company, Phil Bravado.
Well, obviously the most decorated tag team that PPW has ever seen in Hazleton, in Freeland, and McAdoo, anywhere you want to be. The South Philly.
We don't talk about McAdoo here.
I like the Strand.
A little bit of Hazleton history here. Used to be a very good punk rock venue at the Strand in McAdoo to bring this thing full circle here.
You've been Google searching.
That's neither here nor there. Yeah, Google search. I lived it, brother.
Well, Jimmy Conway and Shaun Cannon in the middle of the ring.
Blind tag there from Brotzi.
South Philly has got the tag team style down. They've got powder all over the place.
Look at that, Holbert. Those flashcards are paying off. He got to 2 there. He needs to start doing some squats, some up and downs. Get a little faster there on the upswing. But that's neither here nor there. Brotzi takes a big right hand to the face. Punk Rock All-Stars get the tag off the ropes. Brotzi holding him down.
South Philly's finest taking control of this match, cutting off the ring just like they should. He's got the hair. He's got Drake Carter's
And there it is, the fish hook. Straight from the Delaware River. Tag to Brazzi. South Philly.
Sean Cannon's going absolutely insane over there.
Conway laying it on heavy in the corner there. Taking no prisoners. Brazzi ducks, big slap, open hand across the face, and South Philly's finest clears the ring.
Oh, we've seen this before. Only usually goes through it. Luca Brazzi and Jimmy Conway acting like they want to leave here tonight with the PPW Tag Team Championships in their bag.
SPF holding it down there, standing their ground in the middle of the ring, and there goes Luca Brazzi! What you were referring to earlier. Unbelievable. Brazzi back in.
Brazzi taking advantage of his speed. Drake Carter not sure where he's at.
Big chops across the chest. Brazzi mounts the middle rope. Handful of hair. Oh, he needs to watch his back here. Brazzi getting ahead of himself, forgetting who he's fighting here, where he's at.
Sean Cannon being extremely resourceful.
Tell you what, South Philly's finest usually has better ring awareness than that. Sometimes teams just get a little bit ahead of themselves in a championship match like this.
Well, now Sean Cannon's in. Drake Carter finally going to get a chance to breathe. And these boys don't like football, but that was a pretty good field goal kick.
This ain't football, Phil Bravado. Look at that. You're not going to see that in the NFL.
That's more than a 15-yarder, I'll tell you that. Delilah yelling at EJ.
Yeah, who is it yelling at me?
Sean Cannon, obviously a huge problem with the count that Jim Holbert just put down. They've got to stay focused. The Punk Rock All-Stars, resourceful, they're talented, but tonight they have a huge challenge ahead of themselves, and something that South Philly's finest has frankly been working on for the past few months of gaining an opportunity here. They know that opportunities don't just come.
South Philly's finest, when they lost those belts last time, they didn't, you know what, and moan. They worked their way back up to the top of the division, and now they're right on the precipice of getting their 5th title reign.
And they had every reason to moan. I mean, they lost the titles controversially 2 times. Or should I say lost the match that would win them the titles. This is the 3rd. South Philly's finest is aware of what Delilah is capable of doing, how low, I should say, the Punk Rock All-Stars are willing to go to keep those titles. South Philly's finest has learned all that. They have the experience. Now we're going to see if they can put it together here tonight, EJ.
Brazzi's in pain here. He's been in there for quite a while. He needs to make that tag, or this one is going to be all over, and South Philly's finest will be back down at the bottom of the pile.
Well, and that's the dangerous part. You make a great point, EJ. When you lose the chance at a championship, you start at the bottom again. You work your way right back up.
Absolutely, and you know South Philly's finest isn't going to get anywhere by kissing anyone's butt. Wasn't me, don't look at me. Uh-oh.
It was him.
Delilah's not playing any games. Paul Bowe throwing a little water at her. Not playing any games tonight.
Here we go, Luca Brazzi still in this one. Taking a hammer him right now.
Jimmy Conway looking over at Sean Cannon as if to say, please tag in. Because Jimmy Conway can't wait to get into that ring.
Brazzi getting drugged back to the corner of the Punk Rock All-Stars, the opposite place of where he wants to be right now.
Well, Punk Rock All-Stars going to look at Jimmy Conway as they get his partner Brazzi up.
Brazzi sneaks out, goes to the wrong corner. He He's dazed, but look at that. Tries to fight his way through. Bronzy lands on his feet. Rolls through. Bronzy, unbelievable. Look at this. A one-man tornado. Brings down both tag team champions. Conway pacing on the outside.
And look at the look on Jimmy Conway's face as he waits to get into this match. Sean Cannon on the opposite side.
There's the
no
tag.
Idea.
Big kick to the midsection. Conway is putting everything he has behind those blows. Look at Jimmy Conway, unbelievable.
Cannon's got to get out of there. He's got to roll out of that ring because things are not going well for him right now.
Help him, Delilah, help him! Help him up!
Look at this, Jimmy Conway, off comes the suspenders.
I wonder why those people are spitting water at you.
Conway says it's over.
Conway with the big scissor kick.
He didn't get all of it, but he took his right hand and planted that face right into the mat.
Hand was under the rope. That's just as good as being on top of the rope. Little lesson in the rules there for you kids in case you forget.
Holbert trying to take Drake Carter out of the ring. That gives Sean Cannon ample time to take advantage of Jimmy Conway and baseball slide his partner Luca Brasi out. Now wait a minute.
Cannon sees the opening. Oh, he hit him with the powder.
And
Conway's
Holbert,
blind. He doesn't know what's going on. He's disoriented. Why? He kicks out. He kicked out.
Jimmy Conway doesn't know where he's at, but he knows he's still in this one.
There's white powder in the air, bodies everywhere. This looks like Ric Flair's hotel room in 1986. Conway out of the air, double drop kick. Unbelievable. Jimmy Conway, Luca Brasi turned this one right back around despite the illegal use of that powder by the Punk Rock All-Stars. Conway with the tag.
Sean Cannon is in no opportunity to tag his partner right now, nor would he want to, as Drake Carter's laid out on the side of the ring.
Look at that, Brasi. This could be it. No, broken up.
Oh, what a smart play by Drake Carter. Throws Jimmy Conway out of the ring after breaking up the tag. Smart move by the Punk Rock All-Stars.
Look at this.
And wait a minute, Drake Carter
has it.
Hairspray. We've seen that same pink hairspray a few months ago, and it was the deciding factor in the match as the Punk Rock All-Stars escaped that night. Jim Holbert's well aware of that.
And look at that, it was all a ruse. They had another can of hairspray hidden on the other side of the ring. And Delilah's laughing over here.
Jimmy Conway throwing Punk Rock All-Stars out of the ring.
Conway ducks, sweeps the legs. Brasi climbs his way up to the top. The belts are in sight. The championship in their grasp. Brasi takes flight. Big headbutt from the top rope.
Sean Cannon's in trouble.
Conway turns it over into the sharpshooter.
Cannon trying to get over.
Cannon inches away from that bottom rope.
And now he's got Drake Carter. Drake Carter's going to try to get him over. Suspender top. We've got a mess.
Brasi with the submission maneuver. He's down, but we have new champions. Unbelievable. And now the dust clears and we have new champions as the powder settles in the ring here. Unbelievable as South Philly's finest takes their 5th title run. The crowd is going absolutely nuts. It keeps getting sweeter and sweeter with each title reign. 5 times Can you believe it, Phil Bravado?
I can't. Well-executed strategy by Jimmy Conway and Luca Brasi. And we'll be back here on PPW High Voltage.
PPW's event calendar brought to you by PPW Live, the official live pre-show brought to you 30 minutes prior to each and every live PPW event, and hosted as always by the Wicked Turtle Network. Find PPW Live on PPW's official Facebook, facebook.com/PPW Wrestling. Sleigh bells will be ringing December 15th as PPW welcomes in Lucha Underground star Drago and former ECW and BWO member The Blue Meanie. And on January 26th, PPW will make an impact with Impact Wrestling's one-night-only pay-per-view, New Beginnings, featuring all the stars from Impact Wrestling. For more information on future PPW events, head to ppwwrestling.com.
Welcome back to PPW High Voltage. We are waiting for Evander James, as here comes the former PPW heavyweight champion. Well, he wants to know who you trust. Not a lot of fans here in Hazleton trust him, but that one does. Evander James is awesome. James looking to get a solid victory here against the hybrid Shaun Carr, and looking very confident before this match. Evander James is the definition of somebody who has worked his way up to the top in PPW. And most recently, making a lot of noise, but this man right here is making a lot of noise for himself as well. The 2017 ECWA Super 8 winner, and oh, by the way, a former PPW heavyweight champion himself, the hybrid Shaun Carr. Both of these men losing on the same night. Shaun Carr, a favorite here in Hazleton. And Evander James has had a lot to say about Shaun Carr this month. This one's going to be an athletic contest. Go up to Paul Bowe with an announcement. Evander James not going to get any support here in Hazleton, and he doesn't care. But Shaun Carr will get that.
All right, fans, TJ Masters made the announcement earlier. The belt has been vacated. Bully Ray did not defend it within the grace period, and now it is up for grabs. Two of the last PPW champions, Phil, Shaun Carr, Evander James. I know you're a big Shaun Carr fan. I know you're a big Evander James fan. It doesn't come any more even than this. Oh, man.
Well, Shaun Carr's not going to wait for Evander James to talk. We'd be here all day. Carr taking advantage Both of these men former PPW heavyweight champions, Paul. Both of them losing it on the same exact night. And both of them looking to make a statement in their career, picking up the PPW heavyweight championship.
Shaun Carr
tonight.
giving Evander James the tour of the building there, up against those newly bought PPW rails as he's laying the smack in. This place looks like $1 million. And Shaun Carr extending holiday greetings to Evander James. I'm sure there won't be anything in his stocking, Phil, much like yours.
I have nothing for you, Paul. You're right. I don't ever get anything. Some say it's a bad attitude. I talked with Evander about this too. I don't know. People don't like us.
Shaun Carr has Evander measured. Evander holding that pectoral there. Carr looking for that patented super kick. James caught him, and oh man, he gave his leg right to Jeff Carden. Jeff Carden has been the center of so much controversy here at PPW over the last year. I know you're a big fan.
Oh yeah, huge fan of Carden. And what a great inventive move from Evander James, using the resources that he had available. You can trust that, Paul.
Big chop right across the chest. Now Evander cranking up the arm of Shaun Carr. Irish whip to the ropes, and you see how Evander went down on that to gain more velocity, so to say. Got his whole body into that. All 222 pounds of Evander James.
Well, Shaun Carr's got a personal history with Evander James.
These two have wrestled each other at PPW numerous times, trading victories here and there. And Evander James now is looking to cash in and get that PPW championship. He's been close. He's had the belt for a few seconds before he was table slammed by Bully Ray. Shaun Carr, very short-lived championship when Evander James cashed in, but it culminates tonight here on PPW High Voltage.
Well, everybody had a problem with Evander James doing exactly what he was supposed to do. Cash in at an opportune time. Shaun Carr was angry at him, looking up, if you remember last month, at Mike Orlando, almost in disbelief as Evander James walked out of here with his title. Evander James this month asking Shaun Carr, do you really think that Mike Orlando won't do that to you?
Hey, Mike Orlando is the golden ticket holder, and everybody better be on alert. Mike Orlando in that 8-man tag matchup.
Evander James is on his game tonight. Inventive moves, keeping up with the pace of Shaun Carr, which is impressive all alone. And now Evander James is taking out that left knee of Shaun Carr.
James now working that leg of Shaun Carr. We saw earlier, like we said, we talked about Mike Orlando, the golden ticket winner. Earlier victorious in an 8-man tag.
Yes, with Ali Rex, the main event. Get in there, get in there. The revenge on Undeniable.
That was PPW.
Evander James talking a lot of trash.
This one's personal to Evander. I talked to Evander before this match. He had everything to say. I tried to talk to Shaun Carr before it. He had nothing to say. Shaun Carr's keeping it all in-house. He's keeping all his anger in-house. And now Evander James is feeling the frustration, trying to get up. James taking a lot of time.
Carr holding on to that leg, Phil. Shaun Carr is visibly hurt. I've never seen Shaun Carr grounded so much here. He likes to run it up-tempo here, but Evander James has definitely, well, I mean, you cut off the legs of any, like I said, with a tree, you cut the roots out of a tree, the tree dies. It's like the human body. Everything pushes off that leg. We said earlier about Mike Orlando with so many power moves, pushing off that lower frame. A knee injury would definitely stop that, and Shaun Carr has been grounded for the most part this whole match by Evander James.
I talked to Evander James. I said, what is your strategy? The only thing he sent back to me in response was watching a Shaun Carr match. That's all he's been doing all month. He's got this man scouted, and it shows as he's a couple moves ahead this entire match.
Evander James saying you're dead. Oh, no water in the pool for Evander James. Hit hard. Shaun Carr trying to summon Something from down below, trying to get up, feeling it from the crowd. Clothesline by Carr. Another back elbow. Shaun Carr feeling it, but still favoring that leg, Phil. One-legged drop kick. Perhaps he couldn't push off on that leg.
He's wincing at every single moment that he moves. Shaun Carr showing the guts tonight that he wants to be the PPW champion. Evander James is out on the top rope. I'm not sure where he's at.
Slam by Carr. Oh, man. 2 3/4. I thought that was 3 there.
So did Shaun Carr.
Gordon's been known not to be able to count, but that was very close. Stomp right to the throat area of Evander James.
Carr's got to be a little bit more selective with his offensive moves. Relying on that leg too much.
And look at the look on the face of Shaun Carr. You can see him wincing in pain. He suffered a lot of battle damage in this one. Now up in the torture rack. Evander James showing that lower body strength, stretching Shaun Carr out. Still stretching. He has his legs crossed there to create even more torque on the meniscus area, the ACL, the MCL. That'll tear it. Shoulders down, back press by Evander James. Nonchalant cover, and once again, right to that leg, Phil.
Yeah, he hasn't let go of that leg yet.
Has him over in a one-legged crab, yelling tap.
Evander James' attitude, he has got to relax. He's using a lot of energy, talking to Shaun Carr, looking out at the crowd. He's got a solid strategy tonight, and he needs to continue to stay focused if he wants to leave here with the PPW Heavyweight Championship.
The question is, Phil, who will leave this ring tonight? Someone will be crowned a champion here tonight on PPW High Voltage. You'll be witnessing history here.
Well, both of these men think that they are the rightful owners of that championship. Both these men lost it the same night to Bully. Well, one of them lost it to Bully Ray, one of them lost it to the other. I think that's where Shaun Carr comes in with an advantage.
Oh, man, caught him. Evander James down, back pressed by Carr. It's over, Carr wins. There's your champion. Here is your winner and new PPW Heavyweight Champion, Hybrid, Shaun Carr. Shaun Carr is your new PPW Heavyweight Champion. Phil, every good story has a fairy tale ending, and tonight, the fairy tale ending. Shaun Carr holding that belt high, and Mike Orlando in the ring now with that golden ticket briefcase. Mike, maybe some other time.
Oh, looking out.
No.
Evander James still looking. Evander James is waiting for him to be confirmed correct. Is Mike Orlando going to turn on Shaun Carr here?
Look at him.
Orlando's extending his arm.
Carr, don't trust him.
And now he just grabbed. Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! We might see a shootout at the Old Way Corral here.
Well, Shaun Carr didn't exactly think that was genuine.
Orlando came in to congratulate him. Carr wants nothing of it. Oh, no. Oh, man, Orlando, they're throwing haymakers. Look at this in the middle of the ring. These two are going. Did Orlando cash in? I didn't hear a bell ring. These two are going at it. Here comes security to break this up. The locker room is out.
Good luck, Jeff Carden getting involved.
Oh, my God, Orlando with the kick.
Orlando and Carr are going to take out everybody so they can get to each other.
Is that Adam Rose? What is he doing? He has him in a... Oh, my God, and this guy got thrown around. And he's just getting out of here.
Orlando and Carr clean house to see one another.
Oh, man! Kick to the peninsula south of the equator.
Shaun Carr has stopped caring about everyone here and everyone's thoughts here in Hazleton. Oh, what a low blow by Carr.
Orlando will be singing soprano later. Oh, man! Lights out!
I love this
Well, you would love this.
I love this version of Shaun Carr.
Well, what are you talking about?
Absolutely.
That's a disgrace. The guy just won the belt. The guy came out to shake his hand.
He came out where he wasn't deserved to be. Get in the back.
What, he came out to shake his hand?
That was not a shaking of the hand. That was politicking.
Shave that beard off your face, too. Looks horrible.
SPF. You load him, you hit him with the powder in the eyes, and then you hold your heads high, like you're champions of Pennsylvania.
You know, we get a lot of crap around here for skirting the rules all the time, and these jabronis want to walk out there, cheat right in front of the referee, and they get some victory speech and they're treated as heroes. That's not how things are going to go down here. We are going to get our payback. We are going to get our titles back.
By any means necessary.
PPW's event calendar brought to you by PPW Live, the official live pre-show brought to you 30 minutes prior to each and every live PPW event, and hosted as always by the Wicked Turtle Network. Find PPW Live on PPW's official Facebook, facebook.com/PPW Wrestling. Sleigh bells will be ringing December 15th as PPW welcomes in Lucha Underground star Drago and former ECW and BWO member The Blue Meanie. And on January 26th, PPW will make an impact with Impact Wrestling's one-night-only pay-per-view, New Beginnings, featuring all the stars from Impact Wrestling. For more information on future PPW events, head to ppwwrestling.com.